Hello, my beautiful people. How are you today? Today is going to be a video about my 34-week bump date. Can you even believe it? I remember when I was doing like morning sickness and how to get through that, and that seems like such a distant memory now. Like I can't even, oh my goodness, when I was in that time, I was like, how am I gonna do this? And now I have 6 weeks to go. Some babies come at 38 weeks, so I could have 4 weeks to go. It's so surreal. I have started packing my hospital bag and the baby's bag. So I think probably one of the next couple videos coming out is going to be what's in my hospital bag. So stay tuned for that. Excuse me. Today, I just wanted to kind of touch base a little bit on where I'm at. I noticed, I guess it was yesterday, I was like, you know what? I really don't have any more round ligament pain. So I think because I had it so early on in my pregnancy, that at the end my body's like, all right, we're stretched finally now. So I'm really glad that is over. I still have the pain like in my upper abdomen a little bit when she like stretches sideways, or when she really kicks her foot out or her knee or her butt or whatever body part it might be. I did feel like this week she might have been breech because I was taking a bath and I was just like feeling my belly and I was like, you know what? Like her hiccups were like up top and they had previously been like lower where her like chest would be, you would think. And so I started like panicking because I was like, oh my goodness, during this whole coronavirus pandemic that's going on right now, like I can't imagine a C-section also. I know that there's so many people who have C-sections and that's totally normal and fine and okay. For me, I try to do as natural as I can. Well, I shouldn't say necessarily natural, vaginally as I can. The last two, Ava and Mila, I was not natural, so I had a epidural with both of them. Mila, I was actually induced, and this whole time I was contemplating, I'm like, okay, I really, really, really want to go natural. So my goal this whole pregnancy has been to go without an epidural, without any Pitocin, without any medicine if I possibly can. And I'm not sure if that's going to be possible, but I'm trying to be in the right mindset that it's like, no, this is what we're doing. So with that being said, this whole corona pandemic that's going around and has me a little fearful. We have 6 more weeks to go, which I'm thankful for, but it's only 6 weeks. You know, we've already been kind of housebound for the last 3 weeks. And now it looks like maybe they're like saying that the social distancing should remain until April 30th, which my due date is May 8th. So I have a little bit of fear with that, a little bit of panic. But at the same time, it's like, it is what it is. You know, there's absolutely nothing that I can do to change it. We're healthy, we're happy, baby's doing amazing. My last doctor's appointment, I did cancel because it was right when we got back from Disney and the whole social distancing started, everybody being off work started, and it just made me fearful to go into the office if there's absolutely nothing medically necessary to go in. However, I do want to keep up with my checks, and I called my OB and they advised me to continue to come to my appointments, and that they would, you know, they're taking all the precautions that they can be. So I have an appointment in 2 days to talk to my doctor, make sure everything's going well, seeing if she's head down. Again, I'm only 34 weeks pregnant, so I guess with if she would be breached, that you wouldn't have to really worry about that until, I think, is it 37 weeks maybe? But yeah, so anyway, the other day when I thought that she was breech, I was doing all kinds of stretches and exercises and ball exercises as well to try and get her to flip. And I think she did. So I did that in one day, I think. I mean, she really, everything feels like she's down there again. The hiccups are down there again. I feel fuller, like right at the top of my pelvic area where I believe to be her head. But I will let you know this week once we go to the doctor, or once I go to the doctor, because they're not allowing anybody else in, just herself. And luckily my mom lives with us, so she is going to be watching the girls while I go to my appointment. So far my husband has still been working, but he's working out of state currently. He drives a lot with his work, so he's driving about 3, sometimes a little bit more, 3 hours a day, for our family to make ends meet and to provide, you know, a good life for us, which is so appreciative on my end. I appreciate it more than he knows, and I tell him quite often, and I always try to make sure that he has a happy home to come home to, and just a loving household, a comfortable household, a clean household, and nice good food. And that's kind of been our like excitement during this whole pandemic, is like, let's eat steak every night, let's get some shrimp, let's like, because I feel like that's the only exciting thing. So we're definitely eating really well, probably more than I should be. So I have gained about 22 pounds so far now, which is totally fine. 34 weeks pregnant. But I was going through everything in the attic the other day, and I found my paperwork from when I had Mila, and my ending weight was 134, but I started at 100 pounds. This time I started at 113 pounds, and right now I'm like 135. So I don't want to push it too far over that, just because, yeah, I just don't really want to gain a ton of weight. But we're doing a lot of baking around here, so might just have to indulge a little bit more. So it's definitely adding up, let's just say, but baby's eating well. And then I have had Braxton Hicks also still, probably only like 2 to 3 days a week now, which I'm also okay with, because I feel like it's my uterus, you know, practicing for labor and getting stronger and everything. And I'm going to start doing research as to when I can start drinking the red raspberry leaf tea and doing the evening primrose oil and all of that good stuff, which I didn't do with either one of the girls. So I'm excited to try that this time. I did try to get dates, and I tried them this week. I'm not a fan. I love raisins and craisins and dried apples and like dried fruit, but the dates were like, I don't know if it's just that they're too meaty for me, like it's too much. So currently I'm not doing them. Probably should, but I'm not. And then I have like a note thing over here. Going to the bathroom a lot. Yep, still doing that. She loves to live on my bladder. Thankfully, my neighbor was really generous, and they went out to the grocery store and they were able to find like actual packages of toilet paper. So they brought us home 12 rolls. I still have 6 rolls on top of that, and then they got us a package of 12 because I have to pee all the time. Like I have to, and I'm trying to use as minimal of toilet paper as I possibly can, but yeah, that is life right now. So I'm very thankful for them for picking that up for us, because I have not been able to find it anytime that I've gone to the store, which is just crazy. Or the one time that I did, they had like the single rolls that you could buy, but they had like one box left and it wasn't the best quality, and I felt like that should be for people that actually need it. Plus they were limiting you 2 rolls per person. So I didn't want to take that from somebody who actually really needed toilet paper when I have toilet paper at home. So, Raina is currently the size of a pineapple. We hit it! She's a pineapple! I don't know. Like, for me, I feel like that just means that she's getting so big and growing, and oh, it's just so exciting. It's so exciting. They said that she's about 5 pounds, a little over. These are just apps that I'm reading off of. I use the What to Expect app and the Ovia app. I have like 4 different apps, but I mainly go to the What to Expect app. So I have downloaded like some contraction trackers, just to be prepared. I have started a little basket for beside my bed with some diapers and wipes and burp cloth and pacifier just to have here on in my drawers, in my side table. I have my breast pump, like the manual one, and nursing pads. Excuse me. And so yeah, I'm kind of panicking a little bit, but I'm also getting everything ready because honestly, I was expecting to have, we were planning a baby shower. My girlfriend was throwing a baby shower for me, which I was so thankful for, so appreciative, because we didn't have anything left over from our girls, or so I thought. I found some blankets and sheets and stuff up in the attic, which was amazing. But yeah, so we didn't have anything, so we're starting over from scratch. And we were going to have a baby shower last weekend for me, which we postponed to April 19th. But now, with everything, I think we're going to try to do, she suggested today, she's like, what if we do a virtual baby shower where people kind of send me the gifts or drop off the gifts, and then the girls and I can open it and have everybody watching and, you know, show our appreciation and everything. But before that, I was panic buying. And so I bought majority of the things that I knew I needed, like infant's Tylenol and gripe water and shampoo, baby wash and lotion and washcloths, like all the things that you don't think about. And even so, I did a lot of the postpartum care as well. I should be getting all this in a couple days. But I did the Freedom Mom, like Perry bottle, and the ice packs and the wipes and the foam, and even just pads in general that I'm gonna need. So it's a lot. It's a lot, but I'm just thankful that we all have our health, that we're able to afford everything, and that, you know, we're just blessed to be able to have a so far complicated free pregnancy. Hopefully the labor will be complicated free also. No complications here, please. Oh, thank you. So yeah, so that's kind of where we're at in this pregnancy and my mindset, and I'm just remaining as calm as I possibly can because I just want to keep her in there for as long as possible to make sure that she's safe. Unfortunately, my doctor is going to be leaving to help her daughter move from college May 15th, I believe. I don't know if that's still the case with everything that's been happening. It's a good question, actually. And my due date is May 8th. So I don't know if induction would make more sense to make sure that I have my doctor, because with Mila I did induction and it was an amazing birth. Oh my goodness, it was absolutely beautiful. But I also had an epidural, and I really want to try and go pain-free this time. Pain-free? Yes, I want to try and go pain-free. I want to try and go pain med free. So with that being the case, I really don't want to do any Pitocin or anything along those lines. But we shall see. I'm not ruling anything out yet. I'm just taking it one day at a time and trying to be as stress-free as possible. And yeah, so my girlfriend is going to make a new post, like invitation, and suggest that we do the baby shower via Zoom, and hopefully that will go amazing, and I'll get to see all my loved ones and friends and all their beautiful faces. I miss them all so much. It's sad not being able to share the end of this pregnancy with them. It really is, because like this is the time where you're really pregnant and your baby's moving all the time, and you can share that with them. And like, you know, Raina, like you can touch any part of my stomach and you always feel like a limb or a butt or something. And it's so cool to me. I love, love, love this part of pregnancy. So I'm extremely happy. I'm just soaking in all of the time that I have being pregnant and with Josh and the girls and my mom downstairs. And yeah, we're just taking it one day at a time. I will do a pump shot for you real quick. And then maybe in a couple days I will do my what's in my hospital bag video. I'm so excited for that. Just that it's getting to that point where I can do that. So I'll show you. So here's a side view. 34 weeks pregnant. Sorry, let me get my ball out of the way. Here's the front. Can I just say, with both my girls, Ava and Maya, I never had the belly button pop out. Here we go. But this little girl likes to pop it out. I'm also getting a little bit of the line, which I never had before. These are my old stretch marks. They are actually clear, but they look a little pigmented now. But, yeah, here's my belly. Here's Miss Raina. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.